Hey, my name's Sean. Welcome to Echoes in Eternity Bourbon. Have you ever just hated it that your vacation is over? So, I had a fantastic Labor Day weekend with my wife and her mom and her sister and my son, and we got to go down to the beach for a few days. Absolutely love getting down to the beaches. It's one of my happy places. When you get down to that Gulf Coast in Florida, I tend to have an amazing time there. Got to eat good food, spend time with some awesome people there, and just relax, swim, get on the beach, just chill out, get to go fishing, got to catch a couple fish. So I had an outstanding time. But while I was down there, I was able to do a little bourbon hunting. Last day, it's Labor Day here. I'll drop this tomorrow. But I wanted to open this up. This is from Dave Vogelsang. This is a Still Austin cask strength. This is my first Still Austin. If I can get it open, there we go. So this will be something new as I kind of talk about a couple of things. We did the draw for 1,000 subscribers. I've heard from everyone on the draw so far except the first person that was selected, which kind of starts that chain of events. So I'm going to reach out to that person via their comment again, try to get a hold of them. I'll give them till Friday. A lot of people are traveling from the Labor Day weekend. Maybe was doing same thing, vacation time. Hadn't had a chance to check some things. So be fair, always give a week. If I haven't heard from this person in a week, after I've reached out, and there's been a couple of videos about this, people that won this, I'll move the number 2 as the number 1 and start the chain of events. So we've got everyone in place except for number 1. Also, when this goes out, tomorrow I want to wish a happy birthday to someone from the channel. Jesus Ortega, it goes by the Bloody 81 in the comments. Outstanding man. I always love his positive attitude. He's been by the pool and grilling and hanging out with family all weekend, enjoying a nice birthday weekend. Cheers to you, Jesus. I hope you and your family had an outstanding time this weekend. Jesus also sent me a nice Balcones the other day, which I had. He's getting me into some Texas whiskeys. He is a native Texan. He'll be headed back to Texas to visit some family sometime this fall, so I can't wait to hear about his hunting adventures while there. That's still Austin cast strength. Very good. I don't know what the proof point is on it. I'm getting some burn through the chest on there. I'm getting some cherries on it, getting some caramel on it right away. Great fingers of viscosity of oil coming down on the sides. But let me go ahead and I'll show you what I got when I was on the hunt prior to going down for Labor Day weekend and what I picked up while I was there. All right, out here at the Tap House in Fairburn, Georgia. They're supposed to have some nice picks inside here. Just came from the Alabama bourbon drop. I had to go up to Atlanta anyways to check it out. But I'm telling you, they've also got the best security available. So if you look over here a little bit more, they've got the police department right next door to them almost. So they have got security for days. That is a hell of a business plan. Let's see what they got inside. beach liquors out here in Panama City. Let's see what we got. So now that you're back and you've seen the videos, I'll give you some ideas. This one's more store pick centric, so I was very lucky. First bottle I picked up happened to be from the tap house. This was the Fiddler, ASW Fiddler. Big fan of ASW Fiddler. Definitely looking forward to Saturday night doing a live with Baker Drinks. We're going to go over some ASW products at that time, so definitely looking forward to that. Also, another huge shout out, Whiskey Wisdom Matt, for letting me get on Friday night to draw the winners for this. I absolutely love what those two do for the community. I think they're amazing people. Well, there's, at Whiskey Wisdom, you've got Matt out there, and then out at Baker Drinks, you got Laura and Troy. We need to get them to 1,000. They're at that 800 plus mark, but I can see them getting 1,000 before long. They put out some great content, so looking forward to spending some time with them Saturday. So this first bottle, I was able to get the Tap House. Tap House has done some really nice things. They had some barrel selections of the 13th Colony that I was able to pick up when I went to a bourbon tasting last month. Picked one up for a friend, picked one up for myself, which was outstanding. Well, was at the bourbon drop last weekend. Was told that this is an outstanding bottle by a friend of mine, Nate. Happened to be headed up that way to see my mother-in-law or pick her up in Atlanta. This was right on the way, picked this up. So looking forward to digging into this, seeing what it's got. Then when I was down there in Panama City, saw some really neat things. You know, the Winn-Dixie's, I didn't get into any Publix's for their wine and spirits, but the Winn-Dixie has their own wine and spirits stuff. So does a Walmart. Saw a Sinatra blend there for $167. Passed on that, but found one liquor store that I just fell in love with on Thomas Boulevard in Panama City Beach, and ended up taking 3 of their store picks. So the first one is this New Riff. And as you can see, I've cracked the seal on this one. So Sunday evening, this was our last night there. I'm out grilling some Juicy Lucy's, is what I call them. It's the burger that has the onions and the cheese on the inside. So I'm grilling some of those out, and I'm bringing this out. I haven't tried a New Riff, and I said, let me try this New Riff. So I open it up, and I'll give a review on this later. I was very impressed with this. This is also a store pick from that store, so this was really, really cool. So they have specifically selected by the exclusive bourbon stewards of Camp Walton Bourbon Society, which is pretty cool. Was very excited at this. This came in at 109.9 proof, so right at that 110 proof point. But I was sitting out there and I was sipping on a bourbon and cooking some burgers, and this gentleman walked up and we just started chatting, and I was like, okay. His name was Raymond. Everybody loves Raymond, of course. But I was like, hey, I said, are you a bourbon guy? He says, yeah, I like bourbon. So here, we're going to try a pour of this. So, I was like, you like it neat? You like it in a rock? So I like it in a rock. So I gave him, a little, styrofoam cup with some ice in it, and poured some of that in it. And we talked for a little bit about things, and he really enjoyed the pour and took off, went upstairs and ate my burgers. But really impressed by this. I'm looking forward to doing a review on this. I know a lot of people know about New Riff, but it's a first for me, and it's a store pick. So looking forward to that. The next bottle is something I don't see a lot of around here, and that's a Knob Creek Rye store pick. Same group, but this is 115 proof. Now we have some down in this area, but it's only 100 proof. It's coming in 115 proof. And I want to say it was like, I don't know, I think it was like 39 or 40 bucks for this. And I'm like, for 115 proof rye, Knob Creek product, store pick, I just couldn't pass it up. And I said, I'm going to get this, looking forward to it. Winter's upon us, fall is coming in, football season started. Very excited about that. I was glad to see my Tigers do well, at least in the opening game. LSU kind of got drilled. I haven't talked to my brother about that yet. He's a diehard LSU fan. Had to see what happened there. But, Alabama, Georgia looked good. But we all played, warm-up games. So we'll see how we look in the second part. But looking forward to the football team. Saw Baker's team, I think they're Washington Husky fans. They annihilated Boise State the other day. So I like to keep up with a football game. So Looking forward to this in the fall and some more football games, of course, next Sunday, this upcoming Sunday, I should say now, NFL season. Big NFL fan as well. Last bottle. Never thought in a million years I would find this down in Panama City, and this has been something that's been near and dear to my heart lately. Balcones. So I got a Balcones store pick cask strength, and this is made with true blue corn, if I read this right. Straight blue corn, this is straight corn whiskey. Made from roasted blue corn at cask strength. Coming in at 126.6. I've had two different Balcones now. I've had a single malt, which I thought was outstanding, which was a store pick. And then I had a sample from Jesus. Happy birthday again, Jesus. And now I've got this one to try. They've kind of really opened my eyes with the Milliman Green that I got from Victor. Now I've had the Balcones. Now I've got the Still Austin. I'm kind of getting into some of the Texas whiskeys right now, so enjoying that. But these were the 4 bottles that I was able to pick up prior to going on vacation and while on vacation. Absolutely love being on the... Thank you for that. We've got my dog over there just playing away. He's glad to be back with the family too. So Finn's excited in the background. But looking forward to that we were able to do the drawing on Friday, that we had amazing turnout for that. Looking forward to maybe at 1500 doing something else again. Had some great people reach out. Very excited about the community. I hope you guys all had a fantastic Labor Day weekend. I hope you guys collected some nice things, but most importantly, I hope you collected some amazing memories with family and friends. Until next time, you all have an amazing night, and God bless.